Indians can now stay in 29 European countries for 2 years. Indians who traveled to Europe on a Schengen visa 2 times in the past 3 years can now enter 29 European countries under a new visa category called Cascade Regime. Until now, Indians willing to travel to European countries had to apply for Schengen visa and were allowed to stay for a maximum of 3 months. Canada invites 1,400 candidates in express entry draw for French proficiency. The department issued 1,400 ETAs in a category-based selection draw for candidates with French proficiency. Candidates required a minimum CRS score of 410 to be considered. Canada permanent residents, new rule for language test scores under express entry. The Canadian government has made it clear that to demonstrate they meet the requirements of at least one of the 3 programs managed through express entry, foreign nationals must record a score for each language skill area, reading, writing, listening and speaking, when they complete their express entry profile. The new rule about 485 visa Australia. The required test score for a temporary graduate visa will increase from IELTS 6 to 6.5. For ELICOs, a minimum IELTS score of 5.0 or equivalent is required. The validity of the English language proficiency test has been reduced from 3 to 1 year. IRCC updates eligibility requirements for spousal open work permits. The department introduced several changes to Canada's international student program. Among them, IRCC said that the spouses of international students in undergraduate and college programs will no longer be eligible for SOAPs. Partners and spouses of international students are eligible for a SOAP only if their sponsor is enrolled in a master's or doctoral degree program at a university or polytechnic institution in Canada. Canada opens new PR pathway for families impacted by the conflict in Sudan. It would accept up to 3,250 applications from single applicants or families. This is a new family sponsorship pathway that will grant successful applicants permanent residence. IRCC has confirmed it will waive the right of permanent residence fee and provide free settlement services to individuals who successfully receive PR through this pathway. 3 provinces invite PNP candidates in most recent draws. Ontario, British Columbia, and Manitoba have issued notifications of interest to candidates in the Provincial Nominee Program, PNP, this week. British Columbia and Ontario increases minimum wages from June 1 and October 1 respectively. BC to increase the minimum wage to $17.40 per hour from June 1, 2024. Ontario will increase minimum wages from $16.55 per hour to $17.20 per hour starting October 1, 2024. This 3.9% rise in annual wages is the second highest among the Canadian provinces. Job vacancies in Canada increased to 656,700 in February, up by 21,800, plus 3.4% in February 2024. The total number of job vacancies in Canada increased to 656,700. The monthly increase in overall job vacancies was mostly in sectors like transportation and warehousing and finance and insurance. In finance and insurance, job vacancies were up by 4,100. The job vacancy rate in transportation and warehousing was 4.7% and 3.2% in finance and insurance. IRCC conducted express entry draw number 294 on April 23, 2024. The general draw issued 2,095 invitations to apply, ETAs, to candidates with a minimum score of 529 or above. The previous express entry draw targeted candidates from STEM occupations and issued invitations to 4,500 candidates to apply for Canada PR. The minimum SRS score for the draw was 491. The BC-PNP draw issued 84 skills immigration invitations to candidates. The SRS score range for the draw was 80 to 132. A total of 3 BC-PNP draws were held in April so far. Targeted Express Entry Draw, April 11, 2024, IRCC sent invitations to 4,500 candidates, and Express Entry General Draw, April 10, 2024, IRCC invites 1,280 candidates. That's it from this week. You can ask your concerns or questions in comments or contact us for inquiry.